Yo, what's up guys, the Goblin, and today's video I'm going to be bringing you guys, in my opinion, the best rushing class for Call of Duty Ghosts. And basically I'm going to be going over the whole class and giving you guys all the sort of loadouts that you need. This class is actually really beast. This is the first time I put this class together. I was like, I want to show them the best rushing class, and I actually got a K.E.M strike the first game using this class, which is pretty beast, So I'm going to go through the class. I'm going to explain why I pick certain perks, why I pick certain attachments, and then hopefully you guys can try out this class and let me know what you guys think. So first off, let me start off with the gun and the first two attachments. So the gun that I'm using is the MTAR-X with the silencer and the extended mags, and the reason for this is obviously to rush you want an SMG. You want the silencer so you can stay off the map, and the extended mags because of how the perk setup I have, which I'll show you in a second. I don't get sleight of hand until about 6 kills into the specialist, 6 kills, so I want to have that extended mags, and it always helps out when you're rushing. You're going to encounter more than one enemy usually rushing on Call of Duty Ghosts, so that's why you want to use the MTAR, silencer, and extended mags. Pretty self-explanatory. So that's the gun setup. You can swap it out for a different gun if you don't like the MTAR, but I think that's a good choice. Secondly, I'll go over my first 3 perks. So the first 3 perks I'm going to be running, the first one is agility. Obviously rushing, you want to get to the spawns quick, you want to move around quick and be able to dart around and surprise the enemies, be in spots where they don't expect you. That's why agility increases your movement speed, and that's why it's going to help you out. The second one I have here is marathon, and marathon is obviously because you want to sprint a lot. You want to sprint straight into their spawn. You don't want to get caught sprinting though, so I'd say sprint into their spawn, and once you're in their spawn, stop sprinting and don't get caught with your pants down sprinting. But that's why I have marathon and agility. Pretty self-explanatory. For rushing, you want to move fast. Next perk is dead silence. Basically, a lot of people have headsets in this game, and if they're campers with a headset, they'll hear you coming from a mile away. They'll hear you coming all the way from the flag on the other side of the map. So that's why you gotta run dead silence, and those perks will all help you to stay stealthy, get up in the enemy spawns, and cause damage to the enemies. Next, let's go over my last 3 perks on the original setup. I'm not using any secondaries or nades because they aren't really necessary for this class. So my second 3 perks here, we got focus, ICU, and ready up. Focus is really good for helping you win those gunfights, which you might be running into people straight out of their spawn when you're rushing all up in their spawn, so you're going to have to win one-on-one gunfights, which takes quite a bit of skill, and having focus will just help you. If you don't have focus, if you guys play without focus, start running focus on every class right now. I mean, the thing is the best perk in the game, and it really does help you out. The next perk I have is ICU, so say you get damaged, you can sit in the corner for a half a second, revive your health, and then go back out into battle. ICU basically doubles the time it takes to revive your health, and it really does help you out in winning those gunfights. The next perk I have is ready up, which is basically, I don't run quick draw because I like ready up better on this class because you're always going to be sprinting. You want to aim down sights faster after sprinting. Quick draw only helps you if you're not in a sprint mode, so I'd say ready up is better for this class, plus it only takes 1 when quick draw takes 3 perk things. So next we have, let's go into the specialist setup and what we have for that. So at 3 kills I unlock scavenger, 6 kills sleight of hand, 9 kills blast shield. Pretty self-explanatory setup once again. Scavenger, I don't want to run out of ammo, I don't want to have to pick up a gun, I want to stick with my MTAR silence extended mags. Sleight of hand so I can reload faster if I get into a sticky situation, and blast shield because when you're rushing you're going to run into a lot of IEDs and a lot of crap like that, so you want to have blast shield so you can rush in there and not get blown up by stupid stuff. And those are the perks that I like to run for that. Next we have the final specialist bonus. What am I going to get when I unlock that specialist bonus? I had 11 kills I think it is with this setup. So I have steady aim, off the grid, ping, and resilience. Steady aim, obviously hip firing, you're going to be close to the enemies rushing. Hip firing can help you out on the MTAR. The MTAR is pretty good hip fire. Not as good as like a CBJ or a Bison, but it still helps you out having steady aim. You'll be able to win those gunfights with hip fire when you come into a few enemies. Off the grid, you want to stay stealthy. Lots of people run the SATCOM in this game, and you're going to be spotted quite a bit. If they have one SATCOM up and you get spotted in the enemy spawn, you're going to pop up on their radar, and that's why off the grid will save your ass when you're on that special streak going for that K.E.M strike. And then we have ping, which basically ping is a really underrated perk, and it's really good. When you shoot them, it blasts out a little radar right around them. So if you kill one guy in the spawns, you can just stop for a second, look at the radar, and see if there's any more around it. Ping, it's pretty reliable, and you'll see it would go to work in this gameplay. It does quite good. And then resilience, obviously if you're in a sticky situation in their spawn, you can just hop out of a window if you're one shot and you won't die. And that's the full setup. I'll show the full setup on the screen right now. that's the setup that I like to run for my best Russian class in Call of Duty Ghosts. Hopefully you guys do agree with this setup. I do get a chem strike here in the first gameplay using it, so if you guys could support this gameplay and drop a like on it, it would mean a lot to me. If you guys could all leave a like and we could hit 1,500 likes. And if you guys are new, make sure to subscribe. I'm going to be bringing a lot new best class setups onto my channel. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Yeah, everyone drop a like, it would mean a lot to me. And yeah, that's about it. And as always, subscribe for a cookie. I'm out. Peace.